Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Farmer Savannah. Today we're going to learn how to tie-dye a shirt using beets. So to get started, you'll need a t-shirt that you don't mind getting dyed. You'll need some vinegar, a little bit of salt, and some elastics. So if you don't have this kind of elastics, just like hair elastics, will work just fine. Okay? First thing is we're going to want to get a big pot of water boiling. Alright, and then we're going to get our beets washed. Now we're just going to start dropping our beets into the water. And 4 kind of fills up my little pan. And then while we're waiting for our beets to cook, we're just waiting for them to get a little bit soft and for the skin to kind of start to peel off and for our whole house to start to smell kind of like beets. We can get our shirt ready to be tie-dyed. So I just wet it a little bit. It makes it easier to work with and for it to absorb the dyes. And so just like normal tie-dye, you want to use the elastics to make the white parts of the tie-dye. So I like the torpedo shape. That's my favorite design. But there are lots of different internet fads that will give you some good design ideas. Alright, our beets are just finishing up. So you can see they're boiling over, but that color is really strong and ready to be dyed on our shirt. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the beets and we're going to put it in this bowl. So we're going to keep the water, obviously. So we're going to put the water, what I did was I plugged my sink because I don't have a very big bowl. We're just taking out the beets now. We're going to try to keep the skins out. And you let this water cool. Just take out some of the skins a little bit. And then we're going to do 4 cups. I like to do like about 1 to 1 with your beets. So if you have about 1 beet, about 1 cup of vinegar, you can kind of adjust that though, that's fine. 4. And then we're also going to do 4 tablespoons of salt. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a great recipe for kids to start learning how to measure. Really easy pours and pretty flexible with the measurements. Just like normal tie-dye, you're just going to dip the parts that you want soaked. This isn't obviously going to be as strong as commercial dyes, so I would leave it in longer than you do for regular other dyes. If you want the whole thing dyed, I would leave it in as long as you can. And then closing out, you're just going to let the dye sit overnight if you can. At least 8 hours is best, so let the dye soak in as long as you can. And then when you're washing it, let it wash alone on cold water, and air dry is best. Alright, so we let it sit overnight, and then we took the elastics out, and this is the final product. It's beautiful. So just remember that mine had some existing yellow dye in it. And that some of your dye will fade kind of as it gets washed, and so try to wash it alone and on cold. But other than that, great job!